Google product listings have changed e-commerce forever, and according to recent search industry reports, traditional clicks are down, even though impressions are going up. That means Google AI overviews are starting to answer for you, but your store doesn't always get the visit. Meanwhile, AI-referred traffic and orders are growing fast. That revenue is going somewhere. It's going to the few brands that figure out how to become the one AI recommends. That's why in today's video I'm going to walk you through the most up-to-date blueprint for getting your product recommended by AI overviews and ChatGPT in your category. So we stop losing visibility to AI and start becoming the brand it actually picks. I'm Simon. I work with e-commerce brands, helping them win in AI-driven product discovery and build systems that actually drive revenue. Over the last few years, I've seen a lot of changes in how products get discovered. But what's happening right now with AI is by far the biggest shift of all. And most brands don't even realize it yet. Google has not stopped being a search engine, but it's no longer just a list of links. It's becoming an answer layer, a comparison layer, and in many cases, a recommendation layer. For the last 15 years, most e-commerce brands played a pretty familiar game. Find the keywords, optimize the title, improve the category page, add the product details, build some authority, and fight for the click. That still matters, but the game is no longer the whole game. When someone searches best wireless headphones for working from home, today Google may not just show 10 blue links anymore. It may show an AI overview that summarizes the answer, compares different options, mentions specific brands, and helps the user form an opinion before they click anything. That is the real change. Before, your product page had to win the click. Now, your product has to be understood well enough to be included in the answer. The data is brutal. Traditional organic clicks are dropping, despite impressions going up. That means your products may be appearing in more searches than ever, but fewer people may be visiting your store. Google is not just sending traffic anymore. It is increasingly shaping the decision before the traffic happens. And here's the part most sellers miss. This isn't just happening on Google. Marketplaces are moving in the same direction. Amazon has built systems like Cosmo, which help it understand products, attributes, use cases, and shopping intent more deeply. And they have also rolled out Rufus, their AI shopping assistant. These are not the exact same thing. Cosmo is more about product understanding and common sense knowledge. Rufus is the shopping assistant customers interact with. But together, they show where Amazon is going, toward AI-assisted product discovery. And it's not stopping with Amazon. Allegro in Poland, Kaufland, eBay, and other major marketplaces are also testing or rolling out their own AI layers. Some are focused on search, some on seller tools, some on recommendations, some on product content. Not every marketplace is at the same stage, but the direction is clear. This trend isn't a one-platform thing. It's becoming the new default for how products get discovered. So the change isn't just Google added AI overviews. The change is that the product discovery layer on Google and across marketplaces is becoming more AI-assisted. And that means AI is no longer only looking for a keyword in a title. It is trying to understand which product fits the user intent, which product solves the problem, which product has enough useful data, and which product has enough trust signals to be recommended. If your listings were built only for keyword visibility, they may be invisible to this new decision layer. And once you understand that, the next part shows you exactly why your competitors are getting recommended and you're not. AI doesn't read your listing the way classic SEO tools used to read it. For years, brands were trained to think mainly in keywords. Keyword in the title, keyword in the description, keyword in the bullet points, keyword in the category. And to be clear, that still matters, but AI is looking for more than that. AI is trying to understand the decision context. What is the product? Who is it for? What problem does it solve? What should someone use it? Why is it better than another option? And what evidence supports that claim? So a title like desk lamp, black, LED, adjustable worked perfectly fine in 2020. Today, AI looks at that and gets very little. There is a product, there are attributes, but there is no intent, no use case, no reason why this product should be recommended for a specific buyer. Compare that to adjustable brass desk lamp with eye comfort lighting for bedside reading. Same product, but no AI has something to reason with. It knows it for bedside reading. It knows the lighting is designed for eye comfort. It knows it's adjustable. When someone asks ChatGPT or AI overviews, what desk lamp won't strain my eyes when I read at night, your product matches the intent, not just the keyword. You can call it semantic product optimization. The name matters less than the principle. AI needs more than keywords. It needs clear phrases that describe what the product is, who it's for, and why it solves a specific problem. That is the foundation of being recommended. The second thing AI looks at is the structured data behind your listing. On your own store, that means product schema, price, availability, reviews, variants, specifications, FAQ, shipping information, and clear product details. On Amazon, that means more than just the required fields. Most sellers fill in the required fields and ignore the rest. But those optional attributes are not just admin work. They are data. They help Amazon understand what the product is, what it fits, who it's for, and when it should appear. The brands filling them in give AI and marketplace systems more data to reason about. The brands that skip them make their products harder to understand. And in AI-driven discovery, that is a serious problem. The third thing, and this is where most brands get blindsided, is external trust signals. AI overviews and ChatGPT don't only rely on what you say about yourself. They can also be influenced by what the wider web says about your product, your brand, and your category. That can include Reddit, YouTube, reviews, comparison articles, marketplace reviews, expert content, creator content, and other sources customers use before the buy. But this is important. Not every source matters equally in every category. For some products, YouTube reviews may be critical. For others, Reddit discussions may matter more. For some technical products, expert articles and documentation may carry more weight. So the point is not go and be everywhere. The point is understand where AI is likely to find trust signals in your category. Your listing isn't just your listing anymore. It's the listing plus your structured data, plus your reviews, plus your marketplace presence, plus the evidence that exists across the wider web. That's the new equation. Once you understand what AI is actually looking for, the next section is where the strategy gets practical. There's no single AI optimization you do. And honestly, this is where a lot of people make the topic more confusing than it needs to be. They talk about SEO, GEO, AEO, AI SEO, answer engine optimization, but the brands that win won't treat this as random separate tactics. They will treat them as one connected visibility system. And that system has three jobs. The first job is discoverability. This is your floor. Your product still needs to be found. On Google, that means technical SEO, category pages, product pages, internal linking, schema, content structure, and relevance. On Amazon and other marketplaces, that means category fit, product data, sales performance, reviews, availability, pricing, and listing quality. You don't abandon this. Classic SEO is not dead, but you stop treating it as the whole strategy. It's the entry ticket, not the full game. The second job is product understanding. This is where GEO becomes practical, not as a buzzword, but as the work of making your product understandable to generative systems. It means rewriting your titles, bullet points, descriptions, FAQ sections, and marketplace attributes so they include the use case, the customer, the problem, the outcome, the limitations, and the proof, not just the keyword. For example, instead of writing made of high-quality stainless steel, you write brushed stainless steel handle resist fingerprints rated for 10,000 dishwasher cycles, ideal for busy family kitchens. Now, AI has more than a feature. It has the feature, the benefit, the proof, and the use case that gives AI a stronger reason to connect your product to a real buying situation. The third job is answer readiness. This is where AEO becomes practical. AI shopping assistants get asked natural language questions. Questions like, is this message ball good for chronic shoulder pain? Is this backpack good for a weekend trip? Will this desk fit in a small apartment? Is this product better for beginners or professionals? If your listing, FAQ, comparison page, or buying guide directly answers that questions, you give AI something to work with. If it doesn't, AI may be a competitor that explains the answer better. So the framework is not do SEO here, GEO there, and AEO somewhere else. The framework is make the product discoverable, make the product understandable, and make the product ready to answer buying questions. That is the Connect system. Most brands are doing only the first part. They are trying to rank, but they are not helping AI understand why the product should be recommended. And they are not answering the questions customers ask before they decide what to buy. That's the gap. And once your visibility system is in place, the next part is what separates the brands that maintain rankings from the brands that scale them. Here's what most brand owners get wrong. They think AI optimization is about their store. It's not. Your store matters, your marketplace listings matter, but AI is pulling signals from many places. When ChatGPT or Google AI Overviews recommends a product, it's not only looking at your product page. Depending on the category, it may also look at Reddit threads, YouTube reviews, marketplace reviews, comparison articles, expert content, brand mentions, and structured product data across the web. The seal between your store, Amazon, and the wider internet is breaking down. AI can see all of it as part of one bigger signal. This is why a brand with a smaller store can sometimes get recommended over a bigger competitor. The smaller brand may have clearer product pages, better marketplace data, real reviews, specific use cases, helpful FAQ content, and authentic mentions in the place buyers actually trust. The bigger brand may have more traffic, but less useful evidence, and AI needs evidence. The action here is what we call search everywhere implementation. But this does not mean spamming Reddit, it does not mean creating fake reviews, and it does not mean publishing random AI content everywhere. It means identifying where your buyers actually search. Compare, ask questions, and look for trust before they buy. Then making sure your brand has useful, credible, and consistent signals in those places. You may need presence on Reddit if your category is discussed there. You may need YouTube content if buyers want to see the product in use. You may need comparison pages if customers are deciding between alternatives. You may need better FAQ content if buyers ask very specific questions. You may need stronger marketplace data if AI systems rely heavily on product attributes and reviews. This isn't just a content marketing strategy, it's a visibility infrastructure strategy. There is a difference. Content marketing asks, what can we publish to get attention? AI visibility asks, what evidence does AI need to understand, trust, and recommend our product? And the brands that understand that difference are the ones AI is more likely to recommend. Which brings us to how you actually start without trying to do all of this at once. And that's how you can capitalize on the latest changes with Google product listings and AI overviews. Of course, everything I gave you here is a high-level blueprint to get started. There are a lot more details that go into building a full AI visibility system across your store, your marketplace listings, and your external presence, especially when you are scaling into multiple international markets. If you want to see exactly how we run AI visibility audits and build the system that gets brands recommended by ChatGPT and Google AI Overview, overviews, book a call with my team using the first link in the description. No pitch there, just an honest conversation to see what you are currently doing and it's not working for you. And if you made it this far, I'm sure you are going to very much enjoy that next video you see on the screen right now. I will see you there.